And that is no one, is it?
Welcome to the live stream, everybody. It's the captain here, the old skipper, with my best buddy here, Dale from Coin World UK. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Got a few things going on. I've got a few things to show, and I've got some trivia later. Can't wait.
Surprise, surprise. I got some things going on too and some trivia as well. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can't hear that.
We're going to do this whole book today.
It's like when I tell my first mate, I tell her, I said, look, I have all the knowledge in the world, but it's just not sitting in my head. It's in the book over there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Christopher Ty Meyer, or Mayer's Coins, or Marlin. Great to see you. I hope you're doing good. I was going to find something to actually some coin news, but I couldn't find any coin news, any up-to-date stuff. Maybe tomorrow. I do search if anything interesting is coming out from the mint, but I do have one thing, if you don't mind me sharing here, Skipper.
By all means.
Okay, if you've got a 1903 old 1 penny UK and it's an open 3, anything from extra fine and upwards to almost uncirculated, you are looking at, if you can buy it cheaply, like $50 to $100, buy it, because it's worth about £400 or £500 coin. So you're quadrupling your money. So scour around on eBay, scour around on auction sites, because when people whack these up for quick flips, they really don't know what they're selling. And so an open 3 on the 1903 UK 1 penny.
I sent all my pennies to Jason.
Yeah, he sent me a message earlier. I've been talking to him about that. Obviously, you popped in, didn't you? I did say hello to you. But yeah, the 1903 UK old 1 penny can set you up really well for a little while. You know, can pay a few bills if you find one, and they're very scarce, by the way. They're very, very scarce, but people do put them out on the sites or whatever, and for a quick couple of dollars maybe, or if you really want to pay the postage and pay the $14-22 postage, whatever it is, trust me, it's worth doing. And you've got a unique coin in your collection. The 3, I will show you what the 3 should look like. Just get a piece of paper. Okay, the closed 3 will look like this. It will have these little bits on them like that. And the open 3 is more like that. So that's the one you're looking for, the open 3. So it looks like that. As it goes around the dentators, it's really, really close. Where this one is quite far away from the dentators on the coin. So that's the one you're looking for. 1903 UK old 1 penny. That's it. Yeah, we're looking for. It's not about prices. It's looking for something that is. If you can get that coin in decent condition under $50, get it. Rebecca, Stone Wolf Outdoors. How are you? That's what I'm looking at because that's the only way I can see the chat. And I still have. I'll show you on our. Right. Royal Mail International.
Yeah, for those that aren't fixated on the slabbed graded coins, a really good place to look are the flea markets that have coin dealers that set up little spots because they don't have the high costs of brick and mortar. And if you're very, very careful and you take a look, you can find some real good deals in those.
Okay, the international shipping, okay, they're asking people not to send. It's business only at the moment. But anybody who's got a tracking on there or these declarations, they're not sending them out. I went to post some today because obviously we got a bookstore, we got a Italian coffee, then we got the post office, and I've asked, and they said they're not taking them. So I still got everybody's stuff from Christmas to send out. I will be doing the membership tomorrow, by the way. So who's ever a member for February, obviously if you become a member now, it'll be on for next the month this time. But February, there's going to be silver coins up for grabs for the members for February, the end of February. Sorry, we're now February, January. Sorry, the end of January. I can't remember now. I think it's February.
I know it's February. We're halfway through February. What are you talking about?
Sorry, yeah, January. It's all right. I've had a confusing day today. Been really, really busy running around. Well, I can't run, but so yeah, it's just that I really want to get this posting out there. And obviously, Treasure Woman had hers because obviously she's in Wales. And I had hers mixed up with everybody else's, and I realised that hers was there. I thought, why don't I send Treasure Woman's? But she did a mail call for me on the 10th. So if Treasure Woman comes in, thank you very much for the mail call. I barely get mail calls when I send stuff out. I think it's only Skipper and Jason, a few other people do it, but I never get a mail call otherwise. But yeah, I just want to let people know that I've shown Skipper that what I have, and I have more to show, that they're all sealed to go, aren't they, Skipper? Just to prove that I have obviously people. I do have a big list to send out, so if it's late, it's not my fault. It's just there was a point on YouTube that they reckon they're going to lose about 2.something billion worth of letters and parcels in this bottleneck.
Did you say lose?
Yeah, that's what they reckon.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't, it's huge. I don't know. Do I? I don't think it's going to be that much. Obviously, I know things go lost in the post, but
there we go. Oh! I have a person in the basement here. Tony's trying to sneak his way in. Here we go. Hey, I see you're still under canvas.
Oh, yes. Another month before I have to move.
Wow.
Then I'll be on the road for a month and a half. Going to see some more of this United States.
What an adventure. I could never get my wife to do that. Her idea of camping is glamping. It's got to be in a hotel.
I got a motorhome over here, just as good as a motel.
Oh, she calls them coffins on wheels.
What?
Yeah, she will not go into a caravan or a camper. No way. I go, come on. Gosh, and to think I had her in scouting for decades. No wonder she doesn't want to do it. No, Martin.
That is kind of the hard way to show people to love the outdoors and how little you have to be. But my wife barely comes outside.
Mm-hmm.
She loves it in there. We got AC, which we kind of need down here, but because I'm in Yuma, Arizona. It's got heat. It's got 2 bathrooms, bed, kitchen, living room. I mean, you got everything you really need. Put it out there.
I guess.
Moving it sucks. I'm not a big rig driver. Yeah, I've done a lot of driving in my life, but I'm just really not into that. But this thing's 36 feet long, and then I've got my Jeep, and I tow my Jeep behind this. That puts me at another 20 feet.
See, stuff like that wouldn't bother me in the least. I mean, I was a professional bus driver, so I drove 60-foot articulated buses, and
wow.
long vehicles do not bother me at all.
I hate it. And yeah, working construction, I drove 50 and 60 footers all the time, you know.
Yeah.
I still hated it.
Oh, I didn't.
That's
You know,
good. Then you'd be perfectly comfortable, you know. You find yourself.
Oh yeah, I would. I
Girl.
would. It's just I'd have to go alone, and that would be awful.
Hey, my wife came to me, and I sold everything.
Wow.
You know, I got a 4,000 square foot home, 2 shops. I sold everything. Like, no, I'm all in. You want to do this lifestyle? I'm all in. So ever since she said that, we sold everything we had, except for the stuff that really meant things to us. You know, like my coin collection is one of them, and a few other things. And yeah, we live now in a 36-foot motorhome. Yes,
Wow.
I don't like to be inside, so I'm out here in the tent.
I was watching the I watched the Super Bowl last night. So that was in Arizona.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's right. My brother, right? He lives in Philadelphia, and when he was in Dallas, he was a Kansas fan because of a girlfriend, and now he lives in Philadelphia. He's now a blinking Eagles fan. So last night was great for him because, you know, either one could have won, either one. Where I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for years, you know what I mean, for years and years. And I've actually went to Dallas Cowboys to go and see him play in Dallas. So and I've seen the Texas Rangers. That was it. I think that was it. So I can honestly say I actually went and see my team where they played. We call it, when people go from one team to another team to another team, we call it the prawn sandwich brigade because they're indecisive. So that's what we call it. So
Sorry.
sorry.
All right, look,
Oh,
Tony's
okay.
he's beating off on us now.
Seahawks fan.
Don't be that way, fine.
They're a good side. I don't.
It's too hot for a
I
hat.
don't discriminate people's. I mean, you support. You know, get bills for the Seahawks. But anyway, no, my friend's a Seahawks fan as well. He lives in Hawaii. He's a mad Seahawks fan. So yeah. But yeah, it was a good game.
I get it.
last
I
night.
used to be there. I just don't watch football anymore.
Oh, okay. I mean, I if I can watch it, it's like 4:00 in the morning here. But
I jumped in on Devil Dog's football party, and all I did was watch the halftime show. All the commercials, they're hysterical.
Do you know what? Rihanna's show last night wasn't that bad. It was actually quite good. It was one of the better ones. Last year's one with Snoop Dogg and everything was absolutely ridiculous. Nobody can see anything on the other side of the pitch. But I've never. As soon as I watched the American football when I was a kid, I've never missed the Super Bowl. That's my yearly thing. Yeah, the national anthem was really good last night as well. Actually.
They're definitely slaughtering shit.
We got Newfoundland on the line. Hey, Al.
And by we, I mean
Hello.
too.
Yeah, I bet it's his dinner time.
But no, it's. I enjoy it. Billions of people enjoy it. I think it's good. But it's what it is. I just like the football. I just don't watch all the bits last night. The after show, all the talk. The game. That's it. Even after football, I don't even listen to the spiel. You know what I mean? What shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I mean? I don't listen to that rubbish.
You ever buy something and you have no clue where it's come from?
More times than you can count.
But I'm sure I got you.
tiny little thing I got here. Never heard of it before. Tiny little can.
Funny.
A little pull tab. Doesn't even have a standard tab. The tab, you pull it,
Neil.
and it comes right off, which I haven't seen in ages.
Old pull tabs are rare.
Yeah, I'm going, where? Who made this? It kind of tastes like lemon lime. It's fizzy. Hopefully it wasn't made in Afghanistan or some bloody place.
Oh, don't make me look and see where my beer's made. Milwaukee. At least my beer's decent.
Probably India or wherever.
Caffeine free, anyway.
Free would be nice. Then I'd be in trouble.
I got a question for you guys, anyway, Americans.
Oh,
I like
are
it.
you,
I like
are you
it.
talking North American or United States American?
Okay, United States of America and
Yeah, I'll
Alaska.
shut my mouth.
China is getting rid of their balloon collection.
Wait a minute, you should be addressing me too, because the last one they shot down over Lake Huron.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. It was heading for America.
Well,
You just got there early.
Hey,
we're in NORAD.
We're in North America. Nobody here knows what they're doing.
I can't.
That's
Yeah,
true.
We don't got
What is it
thousands of years practice like you guys.
You know, when I launched my balloons back in the late 1950s,
That's what they are.
my dad had a big container of helium in the garage, and we got some bags and filled them with helium and tied aluminum foil to it and set it off, and it drifted over the airport. Oh, did that cause havoc?
I bet you I messed with their radar. Pretty
Oh,
good.
I was way ahead of these Chinese.
Have you ever heard of Armchair Larry?
Armchair. Oh yes, where he actually hooked himself up in a chair. And went
Yeah,
up.
with an air gun.
I
He had
remember
an air
that.
gun and he had some Bud Light on him, and he went up about 20,000 feet. He must have been freezing.
Oh yeah.
Right? But, he's done that over LAX.
Barely breathe. You're cold as all get out.
Can you imagine the pilots? The pilots there going, "Your captain speaking. Make sure you're and are up in the upright position." What the heck is that?
I think he just wanted to fall out of the gene pool myself.
Tappy coin.
That would be an easy way to fall out of the gene pool.
Because what is it? He had like 14 or 16 helium balloons with an armchair, and and he thought he couldn't go up, because he couldn't be because of his eyesight or something. He couldn't obviously become a pilot, and so he went up and.
It's all good till it blows up. And
As
you
they
got
say in the
fall
Navy,
back
whenever
down.
it floats your boat.
And did you hear about that? Did you hear about the guy who stopped? Obviously Hercules is right. When they're overweight, they use rockets to take off. They use rockets inside. They last about 20 seconds, and then they obviously help them lift off. And this guy decided to try and strap one to his car. Well, he obliterated the car. He tried stopping with normal brakes. Didn't happen.
Now you kind of want to hit the gas.
Oh, he hit the gas.
The centrifugal force does a reverse gravity in some aspects. So
I think the car. I
want a bigger wheel.
Yeah, I think the car was it? What was it, American? A Studebaker. I think it was a Studebaker he was driving, or something like that. It wasn't like a muscle Mustang or anything like that. It was a stupid, I don't know, family car. And he strapped one of these rockets to the back of the car, and he went from 0 to something like 400 miles an hour, and obliterated the car and himself. Alex and Neil, I got a comic. I got a really awesome comic today.
Popped up in poison. It's poison.
I'm going to start catching Wonder Woman. And Star
Yeah, they
Trek.
got a big comic and collectible convention coming to Edmonton here shortly. Like, oh, okay. Not going to that. I'm not buying any more comics I can't read.
You can read?
Well,
I need better glasses.
I can't even open the thing up to look at the damn pictures.
What am I doing?
And look at that. Just doing our best. Sub to Taffy Coins.
Awesome.
It's nice to meet new people.
Yeah.
And we've got Alexander Smith in the house.
Oh,
Well, Hookman, man.
I just grabbed Taffy. I missed that in the chat.
yeah. Check out Taffy Coins. He's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy and a halfway decent cribbage player, too. He is. I've noticed he's doing a lot more swearing these days when we play, though.
That does help.
I'm still waiting for my invite.
I'm immediately going to disconnect.
Oh, fine. Today. Done.
No, look, let us fit in there.
I keep forgetting.
He keeps forgetting.
Well, you got me hooked on doing these shorts, so I've been doing these shorts lately.
Yeah, I noticed he did some great shorts on the old displays actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping that pretty good guy.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody get so. He knows he's a good player, but man, does he get lousy hands.
Thing is, when it's electronical though, it's different. Like having a real hand out, you know.
Well, you know, it's. I think it's still kind of the same odds, even if it's electric or shuffled. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, it's either way. I mean,
Right.
you are right.
What happens though with electric is you tend to forget how to count. It's doing all the work for you.
I never forget. When I was at work, okay. When I was at work, we got our work sort of done because obviously we're technicians at the time. You got away with anything. But anyway, I used to play £5 a peg with this friend called Mick.
Did you just say 5 pounds a peg?
Yeah, yeah.
5 pounds a
Yeah,
peg.
£5. Yeah.
This guy must have money.
Right. Well, I didn't know he was a regional cribbage champion. Okay, and I was learning how to play crib. So he'd bring his crib board. It's only £5 when you're the winner from the back peg to the first peg. So it could be 10, it could be 20 quid, you owe whatever. And it was play backwards. But I used to lose all the time because I didn't know how to play it properly. Well, my best friend's dad, Steve, I didn't know his dad was a bloody professional champion cribbage player. And of course, we went round to Steve's house, and I said, "Oh, play." He goes, "You know, let's talk about work." And he said, "No, what work do I do?" And I explained. I goes, "Yeah, but we play crib half the time." He goes, "Oh, do you? I go, "I play against this guy called Mick," and he's basically taking the Mick out of me because I don't know what I'm doing. And he taught me how to play crib, how to play it properly. I started whipping his ass, and he wouldn't play me again. So, yeah,
I've only been playing 40 years, and I still suck.
Well, it's the trick is to basically add your box up. If you can add your box up, it doesn't matter what the run of hands you have. You know, like a run or something like that, because that adds up. It's the box is the most important. If you can stop your
Play your
player,
hand, play your crib. What do you want to play?
Yeah, I
What
would
box?
love to play. But yeah, Steve,
What box are you talking about? You got me confused here. I don't remember no box and crib.
2 cards away. Yeah, you when you get 2 cards, that's called the box. It goes into your box.
Right.
So at the end of the game, you get your 15 for 2, your 2 points for a double, Yeah, and if you have a run, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get a run. That you can. I think you have up to like 35 points. I remember rightly, in a box. You get doubles. You get like you have 4 5s. Yeah.
Wait a minute, are you talking about your crib?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're calling the crib the box.
No, you put cards in the box. When you whoever deals put 2 cards in the box, and the other
Dang,
player.
foreigner skipper, man.
Bloody foreigners, I have no clue what he's talking about.
Check it out.
Two cards in the
There's
box.
actually a list. There's actually
Hey,
a list.
cards speak for themselves. It's a good game. Everybody should learn the game.
I've
I
been
hope
playing
that you don't
50
suck
years
as
and I've
bad as
never
I
heard of
do.
the box before. You're educating me. You're playing the same way my father-in-law did. He won way too much.
But I mean,
The boxing cribbage rules. After the first hand deals, the dealer takes turns dealing, right, and then shuffles. After his opponent to cut, then deals the 6 cards each. Both players discard 2 cards face down. These cards are henceforth referred to as the crib or the box.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know.
The crib is the box.
Yes.
You call it a box. I've never heard it called a box before. It was just a crib.
I have neither. I've always called it the crib.
You know what? He's doing that on purpose just to see how confused he can get North Americans.
I would never do that to you guys. I
love this.
Different generation for sure. I'll tell you that.
I can't. Oh, this is so
How
funny.
old are you?
that's
How old are you, Tony?
definitely the second best.
I bet you I'm older than Tony.
Yeah, I think.
Alexander says, I played 21 with cards. That's not the same game, Alexander.
That's blackjack.
I'm not too happy with playing blackjack, believe me, right now.
I'm not a gambler, so for me, you know,
I've
10 cents a point in cribbage is a lot of money.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I was so
£5 a game. Well, £5 an hole. So if it was from the last peg to the first peg, so you could be like either 4 pegs or 6 pegs or 1 peg, and it would be £5 up to that point.
that's a lot of money.
It turned out a lot of money because obviously I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to add the books up properly. So, I didn't know how to add the crib properly, you know. And when I was playing the game, I was falling.
I don't know. I think I'd rather play blackjack.
For us, it's what, $7 or $8 a freaking peg. Holy crap!
That's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know. Obviously, when I was playing, he was putting 8 down. I put a 7 down because I knew I had to run, and he goes, "That's 15 to 2." And I think, what? Then he put a 7 down. So that's like a double. You know, then you get another 2. What am I doing? Rather than letting you win all the money, explain what the game is, and he wouldn't do it. So for about 2 or 3 months, I was losing loads of money, and until I realised my best friends I've known for 40 years was a bloody crib national champion. So and then he taught me how to work the box out, the crib, and play the game.
The crib.
He's being very specific so that we don't get confused. That's good. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I decided I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin.
Good.
I'm going to sell off a bunch of my silver maple leafs and stuff so I can make up for my stupidity. Yeah, what you don't know, Tony, is I went out with a friend and we played blackjack, and I kind of went past my limit, so I ended up blowing like $500 and going, okay. My wife didn't like that, so I promised her that I'd
What do you
liquidate.
think? Only bring $2.
Oh, $2. The minimum bet's 10.
Oh man, I might bring $10 then. I don't win the first one, I'll sit in the back.
Oh, the worst bunch. I was so mad at myself.
I'm not a gambler though.
Yeah, I should have played Texas Hold'em. Should have. I was stupid.
Yeah. You had a much more better chance.
It's not a bad game.
Yeah.
Sure.
especially when the casino's got 4 decks going.
We got to remember, when Skipper and I grew up, all we had was a deck of cards.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And we didn't have
Or a chessboard.
we didn't play Texas Hold'em either.
No,
How
gosh,
old
no,
is it?
man. That's like a new thing.
You know, you might have AC Deucey, One-Eyed Jack, you know, Kings and Little Ones, that sort of thing. It was bloody straight poker pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, how old do you think I am, Tony? Seriously.
What?
How old do you think I am?
I put you about 47.
Not bad.
It doesn't.
I wouldn't have guessed that because, you know, as you gain weight, all your wrinkles stretch out, so you don't look as old.
Gained weight?
Yeah.
Well, he takes a hat off. We know there's nothing under it.
I would have to ask Zoe that.
No, I'm 50.
He wears that crazy H on his head.
Oh, you're in your 50s?
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah,
See, he
so
looks
am I.
young, doesn't he?
It must be, you know, keeping it cut down.
I did shave it off, actually. It's like...
I keep my top cut down because of the heat, but
Yeah, I shaved mine off all the way through. Gone. Can't be bothered with it.
yeah, I mean, if it gets
I
warm
used to when I was
I got
younger, I'd be
clippers.
like, you know,
and it's gone, and right now it's getting pretty long. It's hot.
probably about as long as mine at the moment. But I've always, when I started wearing like berries and stuff, that was it. It was gone. Just couldn't be bothered with it.
Mm.
Then I
Yeah.
grew it back again. And, I didn't like it.
I'll sell May maples for about 37 each.
That's exactly the same as this.
That's Canadian.
Wow. That's better than the American 23 to 25 on most of our dollars.
I'll tell you what I'm after at the moment is I'm sure I might get the end of not this month. Is the King Charles Britannias.
And it gets
You know, my brother has that auction house, and he's selling coins all the time from people either liquidating their assets or dead. You know, that's what he brings in for his auction house. And I'll tell you what, I've gone in there and I've seen flats of pennies. Not the one Skipper's looking for, because I have been looking. But I'll watch a flat, which is what, a dozen coin, silver dollars, 1800s, United States, go for $100.
Wow. I mean,
That's just like, you know, the metal in there is worth more than that, you know. But I'm not up there, so I can't go and physically look at the coin. Otherwise, I'd probably be more interested. I mean, he does do a good job on his photos, on the coins he does sell. And he sells a lot of freaking coins. And he ships, so anywhere you are,
that's
you know,
good,
you got to take that shipping into account for your bid. Plus, I think the auction house adds another 15-18%, something like that, on a purchase. That's how they make their money, you know.
Well, of course. I mean, they got to make. I mean, you got to give them a bit of room. You can't expect something for nothing all the time, you know.
No, you can't.
And,
You know, the first time I dealt with my brother and his auction house, I actually went to work for him because he needed somebody that could identify objects as they came in and date them and stuff.
I mean, when I go to the auctions, if I went to the auctions now and say on some of these YouTube channels, I know I have to pay for postage, so I put that into an account.
Yeah.
And because you know it's only fair.
Oh,
you know, like
Skipper. Where'd you get that?
I need to ask Happy Coin something actually.
Did you see that?
Got to bounce between the phone and the screen here, but man, that's beautiful. Oh, there you go.
That's my King Arthur.
Skipper, I need you to do some work in a minute.
You need me to do some work.
Yeah.
What else is new? He works me to death, that guy.
What year is this? That 59. 50. That one. You might need that one. 51.
Those are actually very handsome looking.
51.
Darren, you're not wrong. The scope is quite nice. If nothing else, really invest in a quality magnifying glass.
Is Tuffy Coin still around?
I don't know. Taffy, are you still out there?
Because I got him.
Alexander, that's a great idea. Stacking at a certain auction house. My brother would do that. He would hold it. I mean, it says on his website that, you know, it has to be done within days. But if you contact him and tell him what you're up to, he'd probably stack your whole pile and then send it out when you wanted it.
That is what I do.
Yeah, for you especially, because you're overseas, you don't want to pay a lot of shipping. But you could purchase, you know, as much as you wanted. Say, hey, I need to pile this up, gather it up. I'm going to keep watching your auction. And my brother's all in on that stuff. He's a good guy.
Hello.
That's
He's
pretty cool, man. 'Cause at
A
the end of the day,
freaking prick, but he's my brother.
The only thing that worries me is when you do get some people that say from different countries and they go to an auction place and they can ruin it for people like me, where they don't pay or they don't. Do you know what I'm saying? And because I've asked, you know, if I like something, if you sell it, you sell it. But if you can keep it for me to the end of the month and I get paid, then can you build like a wallet system for me? And they say, yeah, you know, and so there's no rush to send stuff. Just send it when you can, and I've paid for it.
That's nice,
you know,
Skipper.
and then they send it whenever. It's just the fact is I've seen people take that as an advantage and not pay them. You know, they piled up a ton of stuff and not pay them at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. And I think trust is a big thing. You know, Tuffy Coins, we've got some half crowns here for you if you want some. Ooh.
This thing's a beast. But it allows me to really see the imperfections and stuff like that. As most people know, I'm a rock hound. And I write, you know, I wear reading glasses. But I'll tell you what, I want to look at a rock or a coin or anything that size. This is almost a inch thick.
Man, that's from the Hubble, isn't it?
I don't know if I can even maybe the bottle cap here. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, it's like a crystal ball.
It's in my lighting.
Oh, actually, that's kind of cool.
It literally says.
But it really, you know, here's the cap. Put her up to the camera. You see it. It's just a B.
Oh,
I
that's
can
cool.
find the camera. There we go. Get the lighting.
That's
But you take and you put the magnifying glass in. Let me get this right. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to do the lighting and everything else. But believe me,
you do
To
that,
my
you
I
can
can
really
zoom
bug
in right
people.
on the very needle of that bumblebee here, green bee, whatever it is. I can zoom right into the needle, 100% focused. So
Wow.
if you can't do a magnifying glass or the overhead light, like Skipper's got an awesome setup there. That and then I would be like this, but a good magnifying glass will never let you down on anything.
That's very true. Yeah, this is what I use here. It's not quite as good as that one, but
Yeah, I've used my camera more times than I
Yeah.
can count.
camera
Zoom
works
right in
really
close,
good actually.
take a picture, then blow it up on your camera.
you've had all in your inventory.
Skipper, have you got your British coins near you?
My which?
Your British coins.
You all of them, you mean?
Dimebag and is it Hunter in there? Is it Hunter?
Okay,
Tuppy
what do you?
coins.
I'm
I've
sorry.
got some half crowns for you. If
Oh, you
need
want me
them.
to look to see if I got them?
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
I've got. 47.
Challenge accepted.
Oh man. Oh.
I got a 1947 for you, a 48, a 49, a 50, and a 51.
Holy crap.
Hello. I can actually say hi properly now. My internet connection's a bit more stable.
4.
Oh.
Polar Bear! Polar Bear says yummy.
I gotta tell Tracy that you said that you're stable. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you ever call anyone?
Somebody's not going to believe you.
Especially if you tell someone like a stable Welshman, there's usually something wrong with us.
All right, what am I looking for, Dale?
Okay. For you, I've got you a 1949, 1950, and 1951.
What
Half
the
crown.
Half crown?
Yeah.
Half crown? Holy crap. I have
They're King George VI.
a 1921 half crown.
Is that one?
Still,
And that's probably what I sent you, possibly.
That's probably the one you sent me.
we went on battle chat. Probably what you said.
Hey, Madwood.
Oh, look at that.
Can you guess what tonight's tipple is?
That's
That
it. I
is-
got 1921 half crown. Is that a urine sample?
No, that is tonight's choice of tipple.
A what?
upside down.
Tonight's choice of tipple.
Oh, that is
Okay.
that is
Okay,
like with
Tony, did he just say a tricep tipple?
No,
I'm still
choice.
trying to get poised past you saying urine
That is-
sample.
I reckon it's good.
It's choice of tipple.
Yeah, a
Choice-
of tipple.
Choice of tipple?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tipple just means drink, like alcoholic drink.
Oh, as in tip the glass. His
Is
choice
that-
of tipple.
Is that Red
I
Bull?
have my choice of tipple too.
No,
Never heard of it before.
it-
Now
it's
I know a new
alcoholic.
phrase. I'm going to use that on Tracy. See if
Oh,
she knows what I'm
Budweiser.
talking about.
No,
It's non-alcoholic.
no, it is alcoholic. It's
Oh,
left.
okay, so let me
It's a
guess.
bottle. It's a
Two,
bottle
I mean.
that I didn't drink over Christmas.
Oh, sherry.
No, not that much sherry.
Yeah.
Yes, I am doing the foam head challenge.
Okay. I reckon.
Got till the end of the month.
Is it?
You're in the lead.
Is it like Bristol's Harvest Cream, that sort of stuff?
No, it contains something extremely sweet.
Oh, Red Bull.
No,
Oh no, I said that. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear it first.
it's
Uh,
mead.
I wouldn't mind a shandy.
It's mead.
Oh, mead. Okay.
Oh, is that mead? Honey mead?
Yes.
Honey, water, and a little bit of seasoning. Got her good.
I'm drinking neat. I love mead.
I have not had mead in many a moon.
You should make some.
Bug
I have a
farmers
video on my
do
channel how to
My
make meat.
liver
Simple.
won't let me do it.
Right. Okay. So I've got for you, Skipper. I've got you a 49, a 50, and a 51 half crown.
You cannot buy.
Okay.
I heard you mention my
saying,
name
Matt.
when you needed me, so I thought I'd jump up Dale.
I can't hear you. Say again.
I heard you saying that you wanted to speak to me, so I jumped up.
Yeah. I've got you a 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51 half crown.
Right. Is that everything that I needed in my pictures that I sent you?
I didn't get them.
I sent them to you on Discord.
I probably didn't get them. I don't know. Where's my phone?
I'll have a look now.
I
You know,
don't
it's
get any.
Tony, that what's funny about this is that they're talking about sending stuff over and they can't send anything to North America. So she's going to have a pile of bloody packages there that are about 5 miles high.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I didn't see those ones there.
Oh, nice one. I need the 48, the 49, and 51 anyway.
48, 49, 50. A
Thank
48,
Actually have to
49.
physically go into your postal service and drain it.
Hang on a minute. I'll write this down. Because
Question: can you still send things like through a Purelator or anything like that?
I don't know.
Things through what?
Purelator,
A Purely.
FedEx,
Yeah, FedEx, faxes,
not
telex.
faxes. Geez, didn't you ever watch Castaway?
Purely.
Oh,
Not
FedEx.
safe.
I think you said
A
faxes.
Purelator sounds like something you want to stick your urine through to make it pure so you
Yeah.
can drink it.
If we sent stuff through, say it'd be Parcel Force or UPS, whatever, you're talking 3 times as much.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
So,
Comes. A
what-
parcel
sorry,
force still in existence?
No, Castaway wasn't DHL. Castaway, I think, was FedEx.
FedEx. Yeah. Sophie, what years did you say you needed? Sorry.
40 of the ones you mentioned, 48, 49, and 51.
I got them, so I can send them to you right away.
You should see how much I need on my American side.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for being a Canuck.
51.
Canucks stuck in Canada since the bloody COVID hit. I haven't been able to get down to the States.
So there you
Now
go.
I can't afford to go down.
Thanks,
If I
Dave.
get many more, I'll let you know. Okay, because
Yeah.
these ones I just searched through my spare box. So
Thank you.
now I've got your pictures uploaded. I got them there. So
Yeah, Skipper and I are about as far apart as we could probably split ourselves on this continent.
North to south. You're direct.
North to south, yep.
Oh. Did you watch the Super Bowl last night?
oh, I did. Yeah.
Oh.
Nope.
I just watched the commercials.
The commercials.
I haven't even watched the commercials yet, which is kind of lame.
Oh, they
Should
were
have watched
really
those by
funny.
now.
They're getting ridiculous.
I don't doubt that a bit. I watched them last year too.
So did I.
It's like
I didn't even watch the halftime show or the game. I watched the commercials.
Last year's halftime show was absolutely pants. This year, Rihanna, I thought was really good. I thought it was actually really, really good.
Rihanna was okay. It was like, I think one
It's
of the
not the
best
best,
halftime
but-
shows I've seen is Lady Gaga, probably.
My favourite was Katy Perry back in 2014, 15.
She was quite good.
I don't even watch the Grey Cup, so you can't expect me to watch the American stuff.
Do you remember when I think
Mr.
it was like
Green.
2009 or 2008 when I think,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think it's been about a
2008.
year since I watched a hockey game.
Last hockey
Hang on,
game
the
I
last
watched
sport
was
I
in Las
watched.
Vegas. Yeah, Vegas Knights since 2018.
Right.
Oh, wow. I give up
Right.
playing about then.
Right, Skipper,
Yes, sir.
I've got you now 47, 49, and 50, and 51, I think. Yeah, 51. Half crown.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm still that bored.
Well, as he's trying to fill up the British side on this side, I fill up the Canadian side on his side. It's a mutual thing.
I'm the same way. I'm American, you know. Don't get me wrong. I have a great collection from China, I have a great collection from Russia, and most of my Russia is pre-70.
Oh, is that
I
right?
just done,
Oh,
I just done a video on a 1896 2 Copex.
funny. I watched that, and you doubled up on it too.
Yeah, I said in my update, if you watch the update video, that I basically starting again. I'm trying to revitalize the old videos that's been lost in the abyss, and therefore I'll be doing it again. Because I put the vote out, so I do it voiceover, talk about the coins rather than video in it, like I used to.
Yeah.
So some of the videos that you're going to be seeing are from old stuff.
Well, you got
back
some great detail in that last one, man. There was a lot of information there.
So, guys, when's the next giveaway one?
Yeah, as you can tell, I know.
Oh, we got, well, actually, I do have a trivia going on today. How many do we got? We got
Oh,
14
wow.
in chat, which is good. And where's my answer sheet? I fell down when everything else fell down. There we go.
If you're doing trivia with a giveaway, I'll put up a prize. as
So
well.
you really don't have to.
I've literally got enough stamps like you can shake a stick at.
But you can't
Well,
mail
you
anything out.
Work on that question. Chat's pretty good.
Like because of the switchover in the stamps,
Yeah.
the deadline to use the non-barcoded ones is technically last month, but they've got a grace period until July.
Also, when
So
you're out,
I've got a shed load of stamps that I've got to use up, and I've got some spare stuff. Anyway, so I'm happy to put a prize up for trivia.
I don't know if you know this though, Taffy. If you anything with a customs form on it, like these declaration forms,
Yeah.
they're not sending out. I went to post some stuff today, and they're saying they're not accepting international at the moment. Only
Really?
normal letters.
They are at the moment, I thought, because last time I went to the post office, they said yes.
That's up for grabs,
Probably-
right?
I don't
Okay,
know. obviously
no,
yours-
Here's how this works, guys. Besides the fact that we do not use moose. Where'd that come from? Moose stuff. Okay, let's get
Good
that
at
off.
trading post.
Okay.
Good amount of whiskey or an extract, a vanilla
Yeah,
extract.
I'm going to show two coins. The first coin here, of course, is a 1949 British India 1 rupee. It's 50% silver, and it's quite an interesting looking coin. But what we're interested in here is what kind of history you can provide that went on in 1949 in India. And one of the answers might be the one that lands you a coin. That reminds me too, Tony, you won the last one. I'm still sitting here waiting for you to send me your address.
I thought I did. I'll double check that and make sure, buddy. Sorry.
Right.
Is Alex
Oh.
here?
Are you putting a timer on there, buddy?
Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to sort out Silver Knight Kyle. You had his waxing done, you know, didn't you? Alex, if you're still here,
Oh my God, what a busy year.
I'm still sorting out that stuff you sent.
Is it something to do with the separation from Britain? That would be my guess in 1940.
Well, okay, that's one of the guesses. It's not. I only have one answer that counts with the 2 coins I'm going to present. It could be this one or it could be the next one.
Oh my God, that was the first time they invoked a police force. Wow. the first cosmonaut. That's pretty cool. Come on, people, hit this up.
Yeah, get your answers into the chat. What do you think is the right answer? What went on in India in 1949?
It is not a small list. I'm looking at it now. Cool. I love this because, I'm over here on Google and I'm researching that line, but I'm learning a whole bunch from it.
That's the whole idea. You got 3 minutes.
Commonwealth of Nations. Wow.
If anybody sees Mr. Marmeadow, can you let him know I need his address? I've been searching for him.
I haven't even seen him come up on any channels for months.
Because he's got a British address.
Seaward Artillery Practice Act? That's nuts. I didn't even know India was interested in that at that point in time.
Oh,
Nobody?
2 minutes. Or just under 2 minutes, I should say.
Did India do Independence Day here?
What?
Yeah. He went to Buddhist control. That's crazy.
Well, you got less than a minute, guys.
Nathuram Godse and Narayan Apte executed for assassinating Mahatma Gandhi. Wow.
The Indian rupee suffers a devaluation due to 30% devaluation of the pound sterling. Wow.
Hey, Kyle.
30% is a huge drop.
So that's not 1949 is not the split with Pakistan thing.
That's it. Time's up.
Time's up. Nope, that was not the magic coin with the magic answer. So we'll take a look at coin number 2.
Not even going to tell the answer, of course. Oh, that's beautiful.
Coin number 2 is a 1994 gosh, where did it go? It's Ukrainian.
Told you.
Yes. Thank you for saying the word. So in 1994, what was going on in the Ukraine in 94? I did have the other side here, and I don't know why it's not showing up.
Independence from Russia.
The Herzegovinian War.
Yeah, but does it have to be specific to a subject, or it's just an overall?
No, it's historically based in the Ukraine. What went on in the Ukraine in 94?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
This
this
is
is an assassination, but I can't remember. I know.
I'm looking for one answer the moment I hear it.
Oh my goodness. I'm not even about to Google any of this stuff. What went on in the Ukraine in 94? Oh, there were some embassy shenanigans from the U.S. There was some spy stuff. Yeah.
I got Weapons of mass destruction.
The U.S. diplomat got his chest waxed on a live stream. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I saw your pictures.
No.
Which turned out to be funnier than the initial part where it was the, yeah.
Not that painful, by the way.
It still hurts. Yeah, the small of my back and my chest are hating me this week.
Have you put plenty of Vaseline on it?
None.
Was it about Russian launch codes?
Nope.
It was spy stuff, but I don't remember the specifics.
Did you have to show your papers then, Skipper?
I was long retired from the spy business by then.
Or was it Silver Night Kai? You had to show his papers.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see, I can't get the embassy bombings out of my head, but neither one of those were in the Ukraine.
No, that was in Czechoslovakia, wasn't it?
A sailors from the Russian Navy board the Black Sea Fleet vessel Telephone. That's gutsy.
Because they had a film about that, didn't they? Who Dares Wins, was it, or something like that?
Yeah,
I
not
don't
seeing
know,
a
but
lot
the
of.
film they
Not much going on in chat here.
Does Ukraine give up on nuclear weapons?
That is one of the things that happened, but that's not the right answer.
Did they actually secede to Russian power at that time?
No, they basically had an agreement between the U.S. and Russia, with them in between, to get rid of the nuclear weapons out of Ukraine.
Did the Ukrainians give up that crappy aircraft carrier that was fit for no purpose? I can't remember what it was called.
what wasn't it called? Something like the Minsk Agreement or something like that.
For the nuclear weapons.
Something like that.
It's like the Minsk Accord or something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's a dozen years after Chernobyl, so
yeah.
It's
How are we doing for time there, Dale?
Well, hang on a minute. So 57 seconds left.
Yeah, it's not to do at all with Chernobyl, though, right?
Says the first Eurovision entry.
The Ukrainian prime minister that's now is born.
Oh,
yeah, I guess he's
That's not the answer, but that's good.
Wow. All Ukrainian Committee for the Defense of Human Rights is registered.
Okay, not bad.
I'm going to guess that Ukrainian turned off the water supply to Crimea.
Nope, it's not it.
Ukraine's first female politician elected.
Thank you, Polar Bear. Yeah, the trilateral agreement was in regards to the nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
That's it. Game up.
Well, they had a revolution in that year?
Well,
wow.
The president of the country was shot, wasn't he? But I didn't think he was killed. There was an assassination attempt. I thought that was later, though. But was it the assassination attempt of the leader?
Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, because that came later.
How's the time, Dale?
Done.
Puts a hold on the new
All right, guys.
Holy moly.
Nice try, though. Nice try. The correct answer would have been on February the 8th, 1994. Ukraine joined NATO's Partnership for Peace. a collaborative agreement open to all non-NATO European countries and post-Soviet states.
All right.
Mm.
Well, I shied away from NATO on that. So what was the question? What was the answer with India?
Oh no, there was no definitive answer to India because India didn't have the magic question.
So you're going to put that up again later? Or okay.
Born in the box.
There we go. All right, so that coin is going to go. That coin is going into the box. And again, Tony, make sure you get me your address.
Yeah, I'll do that while I'm thinking about it right now.
I'm going to go get a piece of NATO history. Hold on.
I found a unicorn yesterday, Dale.
Okay.
I found a unicorn yesterday.
Okay.
A gymnastics Olympic.
Yeah,
50 beds.
I sent it to you. Check your spam or something like that. It's from Curfin 01.
You got which one? Which year was it? Was it 2000 or 2011? So he's got a gymnastics coin, which is actually an awesome coin.
Yeah, I literally when I was in work yesterday,
Yeah.
someone gave it to me, so I just popped it to the side then and swapped it in.
I'll tell you what I haven't changed today though. Well, actually, my friend found and for me, to be fair, is a really, really good Tiddlywinkle. Look at that. That is, they're normally scratched to heck.
Yeah, they used to be like the common one just to find.
Yeah,
When
no,
they first released the set, but now any of the 2016 set are impossible to find.
and he's also
I know.
got me a Scouts.
I had last night I had a squirrel napkin as well.
The red coat 1952 is correct, right?
Yeah.
What? Red Coat 1952. What's
Or,
that?
no, sorry. I was looking at something else. 7121.
Yeah, at yahoo.com.
Okay.
I'm happy just to do my coin as a giveaway for anyone if you want to sort something out because I can post that one out.
That's Yahoo or Yahoo Mail, right?
Yeah, believe it or not, Yahoo's still around.
Okay.
Which-
No, I still have it on another account. Don't get me wrong. I'm just making sure I send it to the right place. Yeah.
Oh, that's the hand, isn't it? 1973.
Yeah. If you still actually just want to do a giveaway, I'm happy just to give that away to someone if they can send you their details and I can post it to them.
Oh, cool.
I bought a whole heap of them, so I've got one spare.
Yeah, I got that one, Tony.
All right.
I got some trivia here. If anybody wants to go through this book tonight.
There you go.
He's only got a couple of questions, mind.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you've got one question, who's the
Here's a-
author?
here's a question before I show this. See who knows it. Before the UN was officially chartered in 1947, what was it called?
League of Nations.
The Nation.
Well, all right, but not just the League of Nations. They before they settled. All right, see, I screwed that one up. Between the League of Nations and the UN, what was it called before it was officially chartered?
A dog's breakfast.
Can you make me bigger there, Skip? When I show this
I
off?
don't know how much food you want to eat.
Mhm.
Straight up because the HV bar looks completely dead. Still takes 2 or 3
In the
hits.
first meeting
Yeah.
of the UNO,
Finish that.
the
Oh,
UNO.
that is very cool.
Oh wow.
And that's where the card game Uno derives
Oh, good. Oh, good grief! It's like listening to the guy off of Cheers.
The United Nations Organization, How the United Nations Idea Grew. This is a pamphlet from the very first meeting of the UN a year before it chartered.
Question: did Eleanor Roosevelt have anything to do with that?
I don't even think she's acknowledged in here. League of Nations, the mayors, German delegates. I mean, it had its seeds back in World War One. The Atlantic Charter.
For me, it's definitely
Oh, it's really
Ideas given a name. President Roosevelt pondered a problem in 1942. Called it the United Nations.
Oh, look at this.
Thus, the United Nations was born as a war-making alliance. Was put together initially as a war-making alliance.
For 2. £9.99 book.
imagine if it's just the industry.
Yeah, this talks about how the charter hasn't even been completed yet.
Still going out, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't give Mama Roosevelt any acknowledgement in here. But yeah, this is 1946 before they actually fully chartered in 47. Yep. All right. One more tidbit while I'm embiggened here. So I just love showing off history. Here's a substitute for tin cans, World War I drive here, but I always love showing this off. I got all kind of neat little. There's a little war bond drawing for World War I. But there's a nifty little image of the Marine doughboys when Paris was liberated in World War I at the Champs-Élysées.
Pretty cool.
And there's the original negative of it.
Wow.
Not only do I have the original photo, I have the original.
That's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Image. Doesn't come through nearly as much there, but you can see the flags there on that. Yeah. But my little tidbits of history from one little thing there. All right. So am I going to win anything at trivia today or?
You just missed it.
Yeah. I want to win some trivia. I'm a little disoriented though. I had my annual physical today. I got my flu shot, my C19 booster. I gave 3 vials of blood because, you know, I'm old. And I'm going to say it again. My oncologist, like last month, in remission.
Good.
I'm still going to do that dance.
Awesome.
Keep dancing with that.
Dale, do you got your trivia set up there? You want to ask a few questions?
Yeah, give me a second. Just answering this message.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So if I win the trivia game, do I get a kiss from somebody on the panel?
Yeah, Tony's going to offer.
No.
All right. Well,
No.
Tony's probably close.
No, nobody
Dale
was
said
here.
only
Nobody was
about-
here to kisses.
Come on, Tony. We make a cute couple. Yeah.
No kisses, man.
Karen gets to me.
That's right, though.
Alrighty. I'm gonna flip to a page and then I'm gonna start from there. Okay. No,
Fine.
I've not opened this book up yet, so it looks like the answers are at the bottom of the page, but upside down. Okay, there's a rating here. Okay, you're in 0 to 5. You have to buy a TV. 6 to 10, keep at it. 11 to 15, join the quiz team. 16 to 20, enter Telly Alex. Okay, that's the rating. Okay. Now, Skipper, you've got a 4-year waiting before you answer because you're too clever at this.
Oh,
Only joking. Right. Anyone in the chat, you've got to at least give 10 seconds so people, 10, 15 so people can answer in the
chat.
in the
All right.
okay?
So we on panel will hold back until the people in chat get a chance. Well,
Yeah.
guess what?
Hold it. On the
There's
panel,
only
hold up your hand if you got the
There's
answer.
only 6 of us in on the live feed, and 5 are on the chat in the live feed. So
I'll put up the prize for the person to answer the most questions correctly if someone wants to keep a tally.
Okay, and if you can keep a tally there, Taffy, because obviously I won't be able to. So,
Well, I'll try, but I'm trying to tidy up and do stuff as we're on.
get your pen and paper going, Taffy. You can be the tally whacker.
Done.
Taffy the
You're gonna
tally
get volunteers for that?
Just
you know
don't
what a
say Kyle the
tallywhacker-
tallywhacker. It's Taffy
Do
the
you-
tallywhacker.
Do you know what a tallywhacker means over here?
Yeah. He's the tappy whacker.
A tallywhacker over here, it means a penis.
yeah,
That's what it means over here too.
Right.
All right. You tappy whacker.
Right. I'll try and keep a tally.
I'm
but
hoping you're saying taffy.
okay.
Doesn't make it a lot better, but
I'm not promising I'll keep an accurate record.
Take care, Marlon.
Okay, I think. Okay, all I've done is just put the book open. It's nothing special, so this is all about entertainment. Okay. Okay, it's entertainment or general knowledge. Which one do you want? I think.
Oh, you can, I can guarantee you, this guy here will get the entertainment. I'm no good with that. General knowledge, yeah, not bad.
All right. Okay. I know the first one to this answer.
Go back and forth. Do one entertainment, one general, one
Yeah,
entertainment.
yeah.
Right, so that's 40 questions altogether.
Well, just
All right.
maybe stop at 10, each 10, and do a tally or whatever.
All right, that's fair enough. Okay. Right now, I got 20. You got 20 seconds. If you know the answer, you can raise your hand, but you can't answer until 20 seconds. I got a timer here.
All right.
Okay, so we got to give chat the first chance, right? And then we answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. First one is actually I go to general knowledge and I go over backwards and forwards. Alrighty. Who wrote the World War I poem, The Soldier?
Oh, I love that poem.
I bet you're all going, "Oh, yeah."
I don't know that one.
Didn't understand the question.
Okay. My hand's up. Who wrote the World War I poem, The Soldier?
I just use whatever.
Oh, you got kidding me?
Christopher
Yeah, it's
Pike
gotta be
wrote
Robert.
it.
All right. My hand's up, so just let me know when it comes up. I only got
It's already in the chat. Christopher Pike got
Yeah,
it.
Christopher got it right off the bat.
Yeah,
Oh, well, there you go. Wouldn't have been mine. Mine would have been Hemingway. So
No,
I was thinking Rupert myself, but I could have been wrong too. But as soon as Christopher typed it in there, yeah.
Right, I'll put
I
down
knew
15 seconds, okay? I'll put 15 seconds. Yeah, Rupert Brooke is the correct answer anyway. All right. Okay, this is entertainment. Oh yeah, by the way, the ratings for general knowledge is 0 to 5, join a library. 6 to 10 is keep at it. 11 to 15 is join a quiz team, and 16 to 20 is in a mastermind. Okay, I know this one. I can know this one straight off the bat. This one. Who replaced Sue Cook as presenter of Crime Watch?
Not a clue.
I mean, you talk. I'm not even in this game. You talk TV.
Crime Watch.
Who replaced who?
I'm sorry.
Never even heard of it.
Are you? Is that the UK one or is that the American?
Yeah, that's going to be a UK one.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's American, I know, but
She got it. Happy coins go for it.
Is it Bill Turnbull?
No, she got murdered. She got shot in the face. Jill Dando.
Oh, sugar. Yeah, if you'd said that.
Right.
It was a
Back to
woman.
general knowledge. Okay.
So UK winners only, right?
So it looks like the trade.
No, it's all worldwide. So this is all, it's just random. I have to answer UK, US questions and Canada questions. So
Only fitting.
yeah, it's not been on for probably in 10,
It's
15
been 30 years since I watched any TV.
Okay. Which British football team was the first to win the European trophy?
More damage. That's not what he's there.
Christopher Tye? No, it's not Nottingham Forest.
Liverpool.
No, it wasn't Liverpool, unfortunately.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Manchester
According to
City.
Google, it's Google, he's right.
Who is it?
Tottenham Hotspur.
I didn't Google. I'm sitting here opening candy. That's my favorite. That's the team I follow. So
I never even heard of Tottenham.
Self-Larson.
Well, Tottenham Hotspur
I had a
is Spurs.
friend that played on the team some years back. So
Who's that?
And a unique.
Rob. His name was Rob. His
Okay.
last name eludes me. And 30 seconds after this goes off the air, I'm going to tell you his last name.
Okay.
Worksley?
Okay.
Worksley or Wexley? Oh, that's going to make me. Oh, wait. I got to dump this crap out of my head. Rob Wexley. Wexley.
You're on about Rob Wolseley.
No, Wolsey, is he like our age?
No, he'd be gone.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fourth question. 15 seconds, the guys on the panel. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Who played the title role in Magnum?
Tom Selleck.
You answered too quick. You got to give
You
the
answered too quick.
you got to give the chat a chance. But I have my
I
hand up.
said in panel.
It's ice cream. It's definitely an ice cream.
I would have said Tom Selleck after 15
Yeah.
seconds.
The old man. Okay,
It's a large bottle of Canadian Club whiskey.
Right, so who technically had that?
Oh man, this is
That was
fun.
one of the last TV shows I ever watched.
Wow, you have just dated yourself.
God damn, I did it again.
Okay, so I think that goes to Christopher Tye because he had that in the chat before the 15 seconds.
Right.
Okay. What was Wagner's last opera?
Who?
Wagner. Oh.
Yeah, Wagner's last opera.
Flight of the Valkyrie.
No.
I was thinking
No,
Flight of the Valkyrie too.
It was Pasticle, I think it's called, is it? My eyes have been quick. Oh, shut up, Lee.
That's why it was the last one.
Pasticle. Was it
That was
Pasticle?
it. That was so much into the entertainment field that Kyle just went night night. I don't feel so bad. I thought he was going to have an advantage with all the entertainment questions, but they're all 200 years before him.
Right, okay, this is
Old enough for you.
Oh, oh, oh! Hey, where'd Kyle go?
Okie dokie. Should we wait for Silver Knight Kyle to come back?
Where, oh, where did he go? We've lost him.
I'd say just do a couple of questions. Because if we don't know how long he's going to be.
Okay, right. Okay, this is question 3 on entertainment. Who starred as an agent 007 in the Bond film on a Majesty's Secret Service?
Sean Connery.
No.
I thought we had to wait 15 seconds.
I knew that was
Sean
the,
Connery either
the
way.
wrong answer. That's why I said it.
No, it wasn't Roger either. Good try.
I think I know it.
Go for it.
Is it Timothy Dalton?
No.
Oh, it's gotta be Roger Moore then.
No.
Nope.
George Lazenby. Lansbury, I can't see it.
Oh, George Lazenby.
Sorry, George Lazenby.
George Lazenby. That was the first Bond. Sorry, I got.
Yeah, that was the first Bond.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got
there were a
cut off
couple
there
other
when I-
movies that came beforehand that led up to that, but that was the first one
I don't
that
want
really
to read this.
introduced 007.
Now,
I thought-
Lazenby came in 1961. He was a one and only. He was replaced after that. But yeah, I went looking up Rob's name and I Googled myself right out of. You know, I can't do Google on here because if I Google, I knock myself
Yeah.
out. StreamYard.
I'm only messing. I'm
I'm a big fan. Believe me, I watched movies and television up to the 80s.
I went to look up Robbie's name and I just fried my stuff out. So, you know, Robbie Weston, Weston, something.
It's bugging him so much that he knocked himself offline.
I did. I knocked myself off, and I'm gonna go back and do it again after I'm off.
Hold it in, buddy. Hold it in.
It's Robbie W. Robbie W. played in like the 80s.
I'm
Pink
going to
waving
read this
yellow
out
letters.
because I know there's. Anyway, I don't read it out. Okay. In which card game does a player get one for his?
What do you guys think about Matthew Craig playing James Bond? A short guy.
Are you serious? And okay, you guys were talking. You didn't hear it. So okay, chat. Did you hear what he said?
Well, I'll say it again. Okay. In which card game does a player get one for his knob?
Gee, I don't know. Kyle and Skip might get this one. Just maybe.
But we have to wait for the chat.
Yeah, but as soon as he says time, I'm going to chime in.
I'm going to say this. I got to say this. I got to go faster than Skip.
Yep. Ready? When's the time?
Just doing my best. I'm just doing my best. So who's got it? Who's got the answer?
Cribbage.
Well, yeah. I wasn't going to take that away from him. Christopher got it in the chat. I think
Oh.
Christopher's winning running away.
We'll give it to Christopher because of the delay in chat.
Oh yeah.
I think
Oh, yeah,
I need
there
to
he
bump
is.
out and
That's
go
right,
back
there's
into
delay in
chat.
chat.
I need to
Yeah.
bump out and go
So far,
back into chat.
it's
I'll quit,
Chris.
dude.
So far, it's Christopher.
Okay,
winning.
but you didn't know.
Ready?
Hey, Kyle, did you know there was a box in crib?
Huh?
We
There's
just
a-
call it the board.
Yeah.
Tony's collapsing over there. Oh man. Kill him in.
You can play cribbage in my crevasse now after what happened to me the other day, but
Oh, let's not get into specifics here.
For
Okay.
sure.
Which is the only Simon and Garfunkel single to make it to the #1 in the UK charts? Nope.
What was it? Can you repeat it again? Sorry.
Which is the only Simon and Garfunkel single? Which is the only Simon and Garfunkel single to make it to #1 in the UK charts?
I have an educated guess.
Okay. Christopher Tyson put me in. Okay, Kyle.
The Sounds of Silence.
Silver Echo.
Sounds of Silence.
No.
Crimson and Clover over and
Yeah,
over.
that's
I was
not
gonna
Simon and
say
Garfunkel.
Silence.
I don't know. I don't know any of those modern ones.
Bridge over troubled water.
Oh, like a bridge over troubled waters.
Would have been
I
about
should
my
have known
third or
that.
fourth guess there. I was thinking more obscure a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
USA covered it.
Doesn't matter. Also,
Okay. Which former cabinet minister and general synod member joined the Roman Catholic Church?
Which one?
Which former cabinet minister and general synod member joined the Roman Catholic Church? I know this one. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this one anyway.
No
Anybody?
idea.
No? Okay, John Gummer.
Nah, I'm having a hard time with this one. That's
Who?
something I haven't studied before. I can't find anything.
#5, okay? Who directed the classic thriller? Psycho?
See, my hand was up before you finished the question. The chat better get this or they're not paying attention.
Zoe just got it. Actually, past. She said it to me.
Yeah. Come on, chat, get it before I at least get a point here.
Right. Okay, Kyle.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, I think
Imagine what Alfred could do with our technology now.
Yeah.
You think about it, and move from Alfred to
Okay.
Hitchcock,
Back to
to,
general knowledge. #6.
Spielberg, and stuff like that. But think about what Alfred Hitchcock would be putting out today.
Mm.
He's I used to use cylinders. Okay. Which literal critic wrote The Great Tradition?
I like that it's so seamless.
You doing some editing there, Skip?
All right, but if you're running the top one,
I don't know very much apparently.
Mm.
yeah.
Anybody?
Rex Reed.
No. Was I think it's Ethel Levis.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6, entertainment. Oh, I think that's- Okay, which female vocalist released an album called Diva?
Oh, I got that. I'm gonna actually go grab it. If the chat don't
Oh,
get
you
it, I'm
show
actually
off.
gonna go grab it. Because
It's not bad enough. He knows it. He's got the album.
It's sitting on the top of my CD pile right here, and I was gonna come in to grab a pack of cigarettes anyway.
Yeah, you think we got a chance?
Okay.
Did
Well,
the chat not get it?
She not long passed away, actually, of a brain hemorrhage.
She passed away.
Yeah, she passed away of a brain hemorrhage, a brain tumor, didn't she?
No,
Yeah, yes, she did.
no.
Who do you think she is then?
Can I answer now?
Yeah, go then.
Annie Lennox.
Looks like thinking of them.
Yeah, it's definitely not Annie. Annie's not dead. Here, you want to see Annie Lennox as a teenager in her band before the Eurythmics?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
Little tourist. So
Oh yeah, he not long passed away. Who was I thinking of him?
I don't know, but it wasn't Annie. I would have heard about that. I'd be in tears right now if Annie died.
Probably Prince.
My dude still there.
Prince died of a drug overdose on a
Oh,
plane.
no, it's another woman.
So
Oh, God, who was I thinking of?
I don't know.
All right, guys, I got to drop. Got a couple things I had to do real quick.
Oh, okay, well, you just stay out of that sun. Keep yourself.
Yeah,
low.
I'm trying to stay out of that
Moisturized.
sun, that's for sure.
See you later, Tony. Maybe next time I'll talk you out of this.
Do you know where I got mixed up with was Roxette. Sorry.
Roxette, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while back, but yeah. All right. So what? I've gotten 2 right, and then I should get the George Lazenby because I knew all that
Okay.
stuff. But you know,
George
that was,
Lazenby. Why do I know him?
that was an ex post facto, so it doesn't count. I think Christopher's winning in the chat.
Okay, 7. Okay, in which discipline did Nick Gooch win a Winter Olympic bronze medal in 1994? Funny that we was talking about 94 earlier.
Rich
With a name
Gooch.
like Nick Gooch, I'll throw out an answer, but you know.
Oh, what's my timing now?
Nick Gooch.
Nick Gooch.
Gucci Gucci Coo.
Just with that name, I have an answer. It's not even an educated guess.
Yeah, I know now.
Christopher Ty says cross country skiing.
No, not the discipline. Yeah, sorry, the discipline. Which
I would have said the single man skeleton sled.
no,
Little tights with a name like
not
Gooch.
cross country. Hang on a minute, I've got to read it again to make sure I got it right. What did you say? Sorry.
The single skeleton.
No, it was speed skating.
Oh, I wouldn't have never said that. So
Okay. Who played the spook fighter Egon Spengler in Ghostbusters? Do you know? I know their names. I keep. Yeah, that's it.
I got this one.
I got this one. I got this
I
one.
He is Canadian, but I got this one. Is it my turn yet, or did somebody beat me to it?
Go on then.
Harold Ramis.
Harold Ramis. Yep. I got you before that, Skip. I raised my hand before you. But yeah, a fellow Canadian there for you, Harold Ramis.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Now I know how to say this, but my brain won't let me. You have to forgive me, okay? I do have a problem with my brain, and I can't read these words very well. So you're gonna have to.
There's no women sitting around you. That's the last
Hold
thing
the
you
business over. Make her read it.
Deoxyribonucleic. I know how to say this word. I'll just skip it. It's basically DNA. I'll just do a different one.
Oh, deoxyribonucleic acid.
Yeah, dioribonucleic acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it's was it? Even though
Oh,
the sound
this
of
is
it's
easy. Oh, okay. 10. Okay. By what name is the constellation Crux also known?
Crux.
Crux.
It's CRX.
I get it. There's my dragon behind me.
Well, think what a crux is.
Yeah.
It's basically a clue, really.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the Big Dipper, but I may be off here.
No. And Kinnaman got it. The 7
You know what? I think it's the Southern Cross then.
Yeah. Well, Kinnaman got that one. No, I'm just doing it. I'm just doing our best. Got it as well. The answer at the same time. So we're giving both a point because obviously we can't.
Who's the other one? Kim and who?
Just doing our best.
And you'd figure with my telescope in there, I'd know that. Because, you know, when I pop in to see Annie Lennox sitting right next to me right here is my big old snazzy telescope. That's just sitting right in here with me.
Okay, next question. Are you ready?
Good looking neighbor then, eh?
Yeah, if I look at the neighbor, they come out all blurry because that thing's so high powered I can pick out a single hair on their chin.
I like that one. Good. No wonder he sits in his garage a lot. I'll be there.
There we go.
He's ready. I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
Look, Kyle, I said dinners. I'll be there when I'm there, okay? I'm just looking at some stars. It's daytime. It doesn't matter. There's still stars. All right.
We're thinking of lunking that thing out here as part of the joke, but it's just too heavy.
Oh, so funny.
Hold on.
Nice looking neighbor there. Okay. Oh, crikey. So funny. They're probably looking at each other, not realizing.
Yeah, I got binos for looking at the neighbors. I don't need a high-powered telescope for that.
Depends how far away she is.
Well, I mean, if I were looking at a neighbor through the telescope, it would be a neighbor like 20 miles away.
That's good enough, isn't it? You can't get caught then, can you?
Yeah.
By the way, did I tell you I got a new clock? It's in the shape of an owl's head. It's a cool thing. You look at the eyes and you can tell 3 and 9.
We call that football eyes. One's at home and one's away. Right. Okay. Which former goon presented Highway on TV?
Alice.
I'm trying to remember who was part of the Goons, but I know who I want to say, but
I love Popeye. I
want to say it was Dudley Moore's old partner.
I think it's the right one. Hang on.
Wasn't it Dudley Moore's old partner? Was it Peter Cook?
He was one of my dad's favorite singers, and it used to be on Sundays. So if anybody knows,
the Goons, the singers. I was thinking it was Peter Cook, but I was thinking actor, not singer. I don't know who sang in the Goons.
Christopher said the Welshman who died. Yeah, he did die. Peter Sellers, no. Christopher, yeah. I'll give that one to Chris. It was actually Harry Seacombe. Fantastic singer.
Oh, that's an old name.
Okay.
If it was Dean Martin, I could have pulled out my Dean Martin records, but you know. Ask Rat Pack stuff, not Goon stuff.
Now you're talking my generation. I love Rat Pack stuff.
Okay, you got 15 seconds on this one. So this is number 9, I think. Right, okay. Which US secret society was formed in 1866?
All right, my hand's up. Because the initial one I was thinking of formed before then.
I remember the film on this, the short film.
The 1915 film, Birth of a Nation.
Justin, it says KKK. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. So is that what it is? You're talking Birth of the Nation?
Yeah. Just said KKK. So.
Yeah, they formed it in response to the Civil War. Are you okay, honey? You need a Pepsi? Hold on, I got to tend it away.
Okay, number 9.
Have you slept at all?
Which British group had a hit with the theme from MASH?
They're the ones that sang "Suicide is Painless."
I wouldn't know. I'm not very good with music and entertainers and stuff like that. Go on and Skip. If you got the answer, go for it.
It was Johnny Mandel. It was the lyrics were Michael Altman that did it. It'd be the Ron Hicklin Singers.
No, it's the Manic Street Preachers.
Did you already answer that one? I gotta go make my wife bacon, but did you already answer that one?
Yeah.
The Suicide is Painless.
Doesn't.
The actual answer: which British group had a hit with the theme from MASH was the Manic Street Preachers.
Yeah.
Really? I got down this Johnny Mandel as the composer.
Johnny Mandel wrote it. He's the one that put it out there, but they did a cover of it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Mandel. He did it. He did it in 1970. They recorded it in like 94.
Oh, gotcha.
They had a hit with it, but Johnny, yeah, and he actually wrote that about a toothache. So, and they put it into the movie as a bit. Suicide is Painless. What does MASH stand for?
Mobile Army Surgical Hospital.
Well, Army Surgical Hospital. What was the last episode of MASH named?
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Or farewell.
Goodbye, farewell, and
Just
amen.
catch on up. All right.
Goodbye, farewell, and amen. That was.
Oh yeah, I just keep seeing the rocks on the ground.
Okay, this is the last one of the last one. So, which one should I put? Okay. How is the rose bay shrub otherwise known?
What?
How is the rose bay shrub otherwise known?
I speak 17 languages, and that wasn't one of them.
No, I got rose-based shrub or something.
How is the rose bay shrub otherwise known?
Yeah.
A thorny bush?
No.
Prickly pear?
No. Hang on, I got it. The Olander?
A rose by any other name? Seal?
I mean, I've got to read something like that, really tiny. That's
Upside down.
Yeah. Okay, number 10, last one. Yeah, we're just doing our best. Got it in the chat there. So, who asked the questions in the Serial Critical Quiz show? Have I got news for you? And I love that show. And
I've never even heard of it.
You,
Well,
Lori.
What's the question again?
If it's not the 9 o'clock news,
who asked the questions in the Sarcatical Quiz show? Have I got news for you?
Well, they change the host every time. It used to be Angus Dayton.
You got it right.
But when
it's on about the original, so it was
because when he got caught taking drugs and stuff, then he got given the boot basically.
Yeah,
they rotate the host.
Even the booty.
I feel so dumb though. Robbie is why I like Tottenham. The only reason I know about Tottenham, and I still can't remember his last name. Robbie, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry.
Oh, Robbie, what, Savage?
Now what?
Leicester.
And he's an expat. He married an American girl, and he's an expat over here. So I can tell you his life story, and I can't tell you his last name. How about that? I can also tell you he wasn't a great player, but at least he played for him. So he suited up.
What about Robbie Keane, are you?
Huh?
You don't talk about Robbie Keane.
Keane, K-E-E-N?
Keane.
Maybe I'm screwing up my X's and K's. Maybe that's it. You got a picture of him? Like I said, he's an expat. Or at least he was living in the States. I don't know if he's still living here.
He did play. He played for oh God, what's his Timbers? Who's nicknamed the Timbers? And Kean. Keane.
I would have remembered Keane. I would think I would have remembered.
Robert David Keane is an Irish professional football coach. Bloody blah. He's he obviously used to play for Republic of Ireland. He started off in Wolves when he was younger. Let's look at his stats. And he went from Wolverhampton, Coventry, Tottenham. He went from Tottenham from 2002 to 2008, then to Liverpool.
No, that's too late. That's too late.
He played for LA Galaxy, and then he went over to ATK, which I think he's still actually. He's in Cyprus at the moment. That's it now.
That's too young. That's too young. Robbie would have played in the 80s, early 90s.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's
what about
too young.
Robbie or Robert?
Huh?
Robert or Robbie?
Everybody called him Robbie, so I'm going to go with Robbie. But, I mean, obviously it would have been a spinoff of Robert, but I don't know. We weren't the best of mates, but we weren't unfamiliar, and he's why I'm familiar with Tottenham. So.
Okay, let's just search for 80s players.
And like I said, he wasn't.
Because I can name probably most of the 80s players in Tottenham because Liverpool's my full-out, almost best team ever. That's my team. But my second team is Tottenham.
Yeah. I drive my mates in London crazy with that because, like, I root for Tottenham because, you know, my vague familiarity with them.
This is the 80s.
Robbie W. I'm going to stick with Robbie W. I don't remember his last name. Weston, Wexley, Wexler. I don't know. Like I said, the minute I go to forget about it, I'll remember it. Robbie Wolverhampton, yeah.
Bro, that's it. That'll do. Robbie Wolverhampton.
That might be stuck in my head now because of that. Because now watch it not even be a W for his last name and his hatred for Wolverhampton, which again I'm only familiar with because I was familiar with him.
Okay, you had Majida Aleskic, Barry Daines, Patrick Corbett, Chris Newton, John Lacey, Giorgio Mazin, Don McAllister, Paul Milner, Paul Miller, Graham Roberts, Gordon Smith, Ozzy Ardiles, who managed Swindon Town, Gary Brook, Ian Cook, Tony Galvin, Mickey Hazard, Glenn Hoddle, also managed Swindon Town.
All right, now I have a
Gary
brain in my
Williams,
name. That's not helping me, Dale.
Steve Perryman, Ricardo Villa, Terry Urath, and Steve Archibald, fantastic player. Gareth Crooks, Mark Falco, Chris Jones, and Keith Birkinshaw. That's the main 80s players.
Yeah, like I said, he wasn't a big time. He wasn't big time, or he'd still have been kind of famous. He suited up. He played. He helped coach. Ended up helping coach one of my friends from over here that went over there and ended up playing rugby over there. And it's been like 15 years since I've seen or heard from any of them, but yeah, he wasn't a big and fancy player. He was one of the scrubs. I hate saying that about him, but you know.
You know, but even that, they still get recognised. You know.
Yeah.
Matt Milner, 1984. Mickey Handler, Gary Stevens, Glenn Hoddle, Steve Art, a fantastic player he was.
Last call, ladies and gentlemen. I got to run to the chemist.
No problem. Right, I'm going to shoot off now, guys, because I'm starting to get a little bit tired.
Dimebag, you know Ozzy Ardiles? He played in the war film, Escape to Victory, with Sylvester Stallone and Michael Caine and all that. He's Argentinian, but he managed Swindon Town after his Tottenham days. So if you ever see the war film, Escape to Victory, where the Germans versus obviously the prisoners in football.
Where'd Kyle go?
Oh, we're shutting down. So it
Oh. Okay. Yeah, of late, the only team I follow any kind of thing on in any way, shape, or form over there is because of Lad Baby. I've been watching a lot of Lad Baby videos, and obviously he's a big fan of Nottingham Forest. So. Oh my goodness.
My dad, he played for Notts County, which is literally you got Cloughs Road. He managed both teams, Nottingham Forest and Derby County. But this is way before the war. He was 16 when my dad was born in 1928, 29, 30, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 58, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yeah, my dad was 16 in 1944, and he played for Notts County. And he had his leg, because obviously he had to work, and obviously his brothers went to war. My dad was the youngest, and he worked on a thrasher machine and got pushed into it.
Oh.
And took his leg off.
Oh my goodness.
That's why he couldn't carry on playing. But he played 2 games for Derby County back in the day.
Nice. So who won the trivia? Was it Christopher? Christopher and Kyle. Christopher did good. Skip did good. Everybody did good, and everybody did
The
bad.
answers right.
And everybody got sidetracked because I'm brain farting at old friends now.
Well, that's all right. You're not alone. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow on his channel.
What?
So be back tomorrow with you and your channel, 2 o'clock.
If anybody ever wants to pop over to my channel and watch me get waxed and scream in pain.
Yeah, go on.
Oh my Lord, I caught part of that. That is awful. Gave me freaking flashbacks. I had it done to my back and it was not nice.
Oh, I would have loved having that done to my back compared to my chest hair, but
Chest would have been horrid.
oh, it was uncomfortable. And my crevasse, which really was kind of painful too. So yeah. So Dale, we got some things bouncing around, and you got some of my comic guys that are going to plug into you over there. Maybe one day I can talk you two guys into coming on like our Wednesday comic book show and talking comic books.
I'm not listening because I like Wonder Woman.
I would, but I've only got like about a dozen comic books. And that's it.
I just want to show you guys off in my other world too. So
yeah, certainly we'd do that. That sounds like fun. We get to meet new people and new collections and new community.
my guys in the UK that run from Liverpool. I'm an honorary Scouser. I'm also an honorary Londoner.
Man City all the way.
Oh, super. Got some good news for you. Have you heard about that 100+ charges for Man City?
All right, let's not talk about this in public.
All right, there you go.
That's not right. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. I got to run. And we will see you all on Dale's channel tomorrow.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Absolutely wonderful. See you tomorrow. Have fun. Remember, it's Valentine's, so